This is one of those offensive performances that I'll never forget. What a game.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey,
the kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. They fake the handoff, now lock. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Lock to throw on second down. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick six to take the lead.
Part of me, you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Tracy. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And that will be incomplete. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Brandon Powell deep for Minnesota. This is brought in at the 21. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. 39 yards there, a big one.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Sam Darnold taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there. They'll go for 2. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Block now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll hand it to Tracy. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Here's Locke to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Locke gonna throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Oh, the return is Powell. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Play action. It's Darnold. Here's a diving catch right side. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this 1st half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball down.
Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson from 8 yards out. And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Powell on the return. Breaks through the contact. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. With a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. That one good for 37 yards. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. Now Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Naylor, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings continue to pull away here this first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass. Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Quick throw there is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They look to throw. It's Lock. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. And shoving his way inside the 35. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
That's caught downfield by Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 33 yards. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. This time, the extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. On to give, it's Tracy. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Faking the give, Darnold. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. In motion right is Addison. Off of play action, Darnold. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Darnold down to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. After the turnover, here's Locke. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Here's Locke. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. A 1st down throw, Darnold. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
From his end zone, 3rd and long for Darnold. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down. Here's Darnold. Oh, and that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Flush to his right. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Darnold's throw taken in by Hockenson here. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Touchdown! Jalen Naylor. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1, because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw it is Locke. Robinson's got it. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Giants on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Locke again. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 more there and another first down. Now Locke. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Locke. He's got this complete to Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Tracy going to get it on first down. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Gano's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And they're going to speed things up here. And Darnold wants to throw the football. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with. Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
His throw incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Block. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Jamie Gillen now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Fielded at the 20. Able to slither by. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back.
The players on your team earn quickly upgrades your team at the end of each game.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. That's caught outright by Jennings. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Purdy now to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the number 1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test, going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
And it's taken in at the 9. A very good return that time. 18 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Touchdown, Vikings! Josh Oliver, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's the option. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Back to throw, Purdy. This goes to the tight end, Eric Saubert. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. Out of the gun, Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. The numbers for Ayuk a week ago. Comfortably up over 100 yards when cruising past that number, and 2 touchdowns.
How'd you like to be the D coordinator this week? He watched that game last week, and I know his first thought was, we have to find a way to take him out of the game plan. We cannot let him do that to us.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Purdy. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Throwing here, Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Calling no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught by Addison. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The Vikings 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets your point in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
There he goes left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Sam Darnold, 26 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. 5 plays there on that drive. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
A great return there of 22 yards.
The Vikings head out to take over once again.
Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Darnold. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Off of play action, Darnold.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 33 yards that time. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw, Darnold. There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Purdy. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here is 3rd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So we reach halftime. And well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Play action. It's Darnold. Flushed out right. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs at the 11. Darnold now to throw. We're going back to the same well. It's Hawkinson again. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Now Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And his kick here is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. Well,
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
He'll buy some time right.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson, flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 25 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after.
There he goes, right side. He may go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers taking it in. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Rodgers wants to change the look. Hall again on 2nd down.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. On play action, now Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Dafe always showing off the pass rush skills.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a touchdown, Jets. Devontae Adams, 41 yards.
And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to...
Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Dafe
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 1st and 10. It's Jackson.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On play action, Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Rodgers with a pass caught by Conklin.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe, because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Now it's Rodgers. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson.
35 yards.
And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Play action. It's Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Jackson.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by DJ Reed. 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they
MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Again, it's Pacheco. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 56 yards. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a D, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Patrick going to change the play. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. That's caught right side by Worthy. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Now Mahomes. And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Xavier Worthy
with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he's finally taken. Down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Davante Adams, 40 yards.
And the Jets get a bit closer.
Zerline good with a PAT. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Xavier Worthy
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes.
He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. Down the right sideline.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Xavier Worthy.
63 yards.
And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down.
Let's go! Let's go! 23!
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
And down inside the 15.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back, Perine. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Trying to build on that opening drive touchdown, but the drive stalls out. And then you get the missed field goal here, so they wind up with nothing to show from drive number 2.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Rolling to his right.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Rashee Rice, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. George Karlaftis. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he'll find Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall. 48 yards. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Mahomes now on 1st down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. That one caught by Rice. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive 1st down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They've gotten into a rhythm, and they're going to get him. They bring him down the sack back at the 16-yard line. Here's 3rd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And